What's going on, everyone? Non-TCG here, and I'm going back to the trusty spreadsheet that we've gone to a couple times in the last 2 weeks. I want to talk about Prismatic Evolutions. But before we get into that, and quite honestly, I haven't spoken about Prismatic Evolutions much at all, other than videos on where it's for sale. Fusion Strike stadiums are sold out. Lost Origin stadiums are sold out. Silver Tempest stadiums are just about sold out. The Silver Tempest booster bundle sold out a couple days ago. The Fusion Strike battle decks, the one with the 4 packs, it's $19.99. It's about 500 of those left. Now there are about 5,000 of the single pack little folio, kitty card sleeve binder things. But other than that, we're just about done with everything Sword and Shield on Pokemon Center. Yeah, there's some Crown Zenith items out there that are nice items, but they're still a little bit pricey. But let's talk about Prismatic Evolutions. So this set's going to be absolutely insane, and there's product coming out for the next 9 months, and the first bunch of product is going to come out on the 17th of January. You have the ETBs, which are kind of the granddaddy here, the PC ETBs, which are most likely going to go up for sale the morning of release. You have the booster bundles, the binder collection, poster collection, and 3 different iterations of the sticker collection. And I believe the surprise box is a little bit after that. I did include that here because it was in the initial allocation from distribution. But let's talk about pricing. And it gets a little crazy here. But before that, let's talk about the different specialty sets that have come out. So let's start with Crown Zenith Forward, because that's really about the time of normalcy post-COVID, where the print runs got somewhat back in line, and the demand side normalized. So Crown Zenith has been pretty much of a banger product. Here over the next couple months, it's going to be outside of its print window. All of Sword and Shield is going to roll out of playability, I believe, in April. So now that's kind of at the end of its lifespan here. I wouldn't imagine there's going to be any more reprints of that. We're going to see the Sea and Sky probably trickle in a little bit for Sam's Club, but that's basically dead. And some of the singles, the V-Star Gold Giratina is like $250, $300 right now, but they're kind of going batshit crazy. The sealed product has a massive premium, and there's a huge glut of individual packs just because the Sam's Club Sea and Sky collection was so readily available. People are ripping them all over the place. I bought in about 4,000 packs for between $325 and $350, and quite honestly, to not have to rip them apart and do the labor, I feel that's a great price. But the equivalent in the ETBs is like $7 or $7.50, something like that. So I would imagine a lot of this cheap product is going to get ripped, the loose packs, and everything's going to normalize. But Crown Zenith really set the stage for having a quality, small specialty product. So then fast forward, we had 151 hit. So 151 is SV 3.5, has gone nothing but straight up ever since. We've had a bunch of reprints that have pushed the price down short term. We're going to have another one coming out here with Blooming Waters, which is going to be available at Costco. I kind of anticipate that it's going to be similar to Sea and Sky, where there's just going to push a ton of it out. But, as we get into the middle of 2025, I think it's going to be the same, similar to what we see with Crown Zenith, where the pricing of the sealed items carry a heavy premium, but the loose packs are plentiful, and they can be had, and it creates a huge opportunity. Then you come to Paldean Fates, a set that, it was highly regarded release. It came out right around MSRP, I believe, for most of the items. There was a small restock, I believe, back in October, maybe a little bit bigger than small. But those packs and everything are going through the roof. Shrouded Fable, which has been a complete dud so far. I don't think we've heard the last of that set. But, I mean, as of right now, it was kind of a small specialty set that was crammed out for the World Championships in Hawaii. That probably shouldn't have been, but the set's not terrible. There's just a lot of it out there. So that leads us to the current set, which is Prismatic Evolutions. So people are looking at this set, and they're the way I compare it to is it's basically Evolving Skies and 151 had a baby, and the print runs were reduced because it's early on in the set. The hype is at a maximum, and there's just not that much product out there. And to top it off, the Pokemon Company has appeared to have gone more to big box stores than to distributors and LGSs to push the product out. So everybody's trying to get it. There's not a whole lot of the product out there. Most of the products are 2 times MSRP, if not a little bit higher right now. And we're still, what is it, 21 days? So 3 weeks from release of this thing. And it's getting completely insane. And, we've seen some openings, pirated openings, if you will, that show the Master Balls are in there. So, all the websites and all the people that are like, well, they might not be in there, they're all fucking in there. It was all bullshit to begin with. So, the hype's real. All the cards are in the set, generally speaking. The value is all going to be there. And this is going to be absolutely batshit crazy. And there's no easy way to get packs. Your ETB has 9 packs. Your booster bundle has 6. And then your binder collection has 5. Your poster and your stickers have 3. So, people are going to be ripping the shit out of this to get to packs. So I look at this from a standpoint of this is going to be peak FOMO. Everybody's going to want Pokemon. There's no supply out there. And the world is going to do some fucking crazy things. Because the next items that come out, the surprise box, you have the Eevee little pouch. They're kind of novelty items. It's not like, hey, here's a ton of product where you can just rip packs, etc. So it's going to go crazy. So I anticipate this product is going to be absolutely crazy. I've said before, I think the ETBs are 150, 175 at release. Quite honestly, they might be higher after looking at the data. So let's go through the data real quick. This is as of today. I just pulled this off TCG Player. And, I think there's a little bit of hesitancy here because there were some rampant rumors that there were no Master Balls in the set, similar to 151, but that's been proven to be bullshit. So, no issues there. So the ETB right now, 9 packs, $125 per pack. So $11.89 per pack, which is toppy, but the ETB is going to carry the heaviest premium of anything, as we've seen with prior sets. So there's 121 of these listed and 99 of them selling per day over the last month. So 1.22 days of inventory. It's going to be super interesting. And I should have saved this one for last, but this is going to be super interesting to see what happens with this, with Pokemon Center, or not with Pokemon, with TCG Player, to see, with Surging Sparks, as the boxes go up, there's magical, mysterious inventory that keeps coming to the market. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here, because I quite honestly just don't think it's out there, especially for the next, call it 17 days. Until the pre-release period's over and, just random people can start dumping on TCG Player. And quite honestly, I think most people are just going to be so tempted to rip the product because the singles, the 2 Chase Umbreons, they're going to be $600-700. They're going to make the Pikachu from Surging Sparks look like a complete fucking joke. I don't give a shit what you say, you're wrong. So it's going to be crazy. So the booster bundle, $69, 6 packs, $11.50 a pack. Not bad, but this is also one of the February products, so this isn't going to be right out at close, similar to the surprise box. And 84 of these listed, selling 30 per day, so 2.8 days of inventory. This is insane. The next few items aren't selling nearly as much, and quite honestly, I think some of it is because the ETBs and the bundles could be had, and this is going to take a little bit of work. Binder collection. The binders are probably going to sell for $10-20. But 5 packs, $65, so 13 a pack. You break the binder out, that actually probably gets you to your best price per pack. 172 listed, only 6 selling per day per day over the last month. So 28 days of inventory. I would all of these binder, poster, stickers, these have all kicked up to 20 plus sales per day for the last couple days. So I would imagine that these numbers are going to drastically change. And then, poster collection, $11 per pack, and all 3 different sticker collections are all priced the same, $10.67 per pack. But what's interesting with poster collection, there's 205 of them listed, only two selling per day. And I guess the sticker collection is a little bit better because it does come with promo. Um, I don't recall if the poster collection comes with 3 or not. I should probably look that up. Um, but ultimately, you have 102 days of inventory. And then for the other products, I mean, it's 13, 14, 16 days. There's just not that much there. Yeah, it looks like the poster collection actually comes with 3 promos, and the other ones only come with 1 promo. So it's interesting because this is the Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon. So it'll be interesting to see if these promos are worth anything, and I would imagine they probably are. And then the surprise box, this comes at a pretty heavy premium because it has this mystery 1 of 9. But I think what's interesting in this entire thing is there's no supply out there. It's completely dead. So those of you in the Discord who managed to pick ETBs up for $55 at Walmart or $50 at Best Buy and Target, congratulations. I mean, even the $79 and $85 from Hills, I mean, that's going to be an absolute steal. So, I'm just going to sit on the ETBs that we got from Distro. We're still waiting on allocation from one and a secondary allocation from another. But, even at $125, it doesn't even scratch the surface. I'd actually be surprised if we don't see a spike to $200 on these once the prices of cards start getting out there. And, you see the first PSA 10, Umbreon and Umbreon Master, the SIR and the Master Ball just going for like $4,000 or $5,000. It's going to be absolutely insane. So anyway, guys, like, subscribe. Please subscribe. We're over 2,000 subs now, which is awesome. Keep it coming and join the Discord. We've been doing the count. We've been counting down all the main products that are running out of stock on Pokemon Center, keeping everybody up to speed, just to give everybody an edge. So, guys, have a good night.